All right, everybody, let me get a little chat back. If everybody can hear me okay. Just do a quick little hello. Let me do a quick little chat. Good to see you, Chuck. All right, John, Phil, there we go. All right, just making sure everybody can hear me okay. Good to see everybody. Welcome back on this lovely Monday. It is the 20th of July. Looks like we got everyone logged into YouTube and Facebook Live. Good to see everybody. Well, hopefully everyone had a great weekend. It was scorching hot this week. Did some nice little fishing, went in the ocean, caught about 40 fish, threw about 20, 30 of them back. So I was able to bring back 20 of them. Looking forward to make a nice little scratchy on the audio. Yeah, hold on one second. Let me see if I can lower it down. Hold on. All right, how about that? Is that a little bit better? Hopefully that sounds a little bit better. All right, good. I had the mic on like blasting. I don't know what happened there. All right, so but now it's time to go back to work, and you know what? Looking forward to it. It is going to be another hot one today, so I'm probably going to be sticking around over here. By the way, anybody watch baseball over the weekend? Yesterday, Mets Yankees. I don't know if everybody watched that. Anybody's watched the baseball game? Some of you had. Let me tell you, that was weird. Okay, no one in the stands. I don't know how they even get excited playing. It was just. I mean, people are excited about it, but I don't know how long that's going to last. It just looks like no excitement at all. You know, it looks like just like more an expedition game. But so if there's something we could trade doing it, I'm going to be there in a heartbeat. That's what I'm looking for. All right. Oh, you watched the Formula One, John? I'm a big Formula One fan too, but I didn't get to watch that one too. Reminds me of high school baseball. There was no crowd in that one too. Wow, unbelievable. All right, anyway, crazy times I'm living into. But you know what? Unfortunately for us, we're in a very good industry. Trading's obviously been pretty well. I'm looking at the watch list, what I got going on for this Monday. I'll tell you, the list is pretty damn big. A lot of good things are going on. Dow's up about 20 points. So it means like there's really not that much going on. Some stocks are getting crushed. Nikola, we all know about that one. We did really well with this stock. I told you I got out of it. We made a fortune on this stock right here. And sure enough, you could see it. Good thing we got out of it. Listen, you can't go broke taking profits. And there's a couple other good ones. HTBX that we've been trading last week. I got to tell you a really funny story about that stock, HTBX. So I'm gonna check that one out. But before we do that, just a couple quick announcements before we start going through the watch list and what's going on. First of all, don't forget, today, if you are a bronze, silver, and gold student at CyberTradingu University. We are starting phase 1 starting today, going into Wednesday. So if you're getting started, the first lesson, this class will give you basically for all students to join, the students to join us to kind of get to what the experience is, understand the fundamentals, understand how we find these stocks, tradable, non-tradable. So there's definitely a lot to cover at that time. All right. So we got a lot of classes this morning, are going to start right around 10:30. So we trade in the morning, go from there. So if you are a student, listen, we know we do the cycles every month. This is the first cycle of it. And if you're new to CyberTradingu University, hopefully you watched last month's recordings before to get into the live one with us, because last month was a great one too. And by that time, now you should be ready to start doing some live trading. All right. Now, regarding about what happened last week. All right. So last week was a very fun day in the market. We had some really good trades that were going on. I want to start off with space. Yes, the final frontier. Space has done just wonders for us. The only issue I had with space, it's a very volatile stock. And when it came to trading space, it's not the easiest stock to day trade, but it's been a great swing trade. I still own it as a swing trade. So I like this stock. I like what they're doing with it. But once again, that's a swing trade, not more of a day trade. But day trading, the last 4 days, we killed it with this stock. 15 stocks almost at 25, up about $10, literally up almost 100% from where we left off, where the stock got crushed. I mean, this thing was all the way down to 10, actually. So space is doing really well. Another stock that we did really well was the VRNA. So that one too, 10 o'clock, beautiful stock, went from 8 to 12 to 15, broke higher highs. Another big winner for us. Stock went all the way to almost $16. That one did really well. VBIV, Another stock that's going back on the watch list again. Okay, so from a stock that became a day trade on Friday is now starting to turn into a little bit more of a swing trade. But you could see how that stock went from 5 all the way to 640, almost tested about 720. She's backing off right now, but she's got some really nice support levels. You could see that there's some pretty big buyers. Look here on the right, there's a 13,000 shares buyer right here at 650, 11,000, 640, but there is a 33,000 share seller at 660. Keep an eye on the time and sales. That's our telltale window right there. And what else that we have? So another one I was going back on my list is this stock right here, the HTBX. So this stock has done wonders for us. This stock has been $1 stock. It tested already $3, up about 300% since we started trading it. And the funny thing about this stock right here is that some of you remember this stock we traded in January. This stock was trading about 50, 60 cents, and then it ran all the way to $1.50. Well, you know, funny story is my sister was actually trading with me at that time, and she bought it, and she forgot about it, and she got hurt on it a little bit, but she liked the company and she held on to it. She was down about 10%, 20%. So she said, you know what, I hold it. She texted me, I saw over the weekend. She says, you know, do you remember that stock the HTBX? I'm like, kinda. I mean, like, there's so many stocks we trade every day. She goes, I still have it. You know, and the thing, I'm killing it right now. I'm like, and she goes, and my cousin got it too. I'm like, oh my God, good for you guys. I'm like, you know what? She had it at a good price. She wasn't losing too much. She held it for that shake. More of a swing trader, more of an investor, swing investor. But she really did really well on that stock. I was like, actually, I was quite jealous of her. She's actually an old trader that I used to trade with, and if you read my book, you'll know a little bit about her. She was actually one of the reasons how I got into the trading business too. All right, but that's basically what happened yesterday. But this one's going back on the watch list. Now, what I want to do is I want to start with a couple of different phases of stocks. I'm going to start with stocks that are more in the 2 and the 3 category before we get into the 1 category. So I'm going to start off with the less expensive one, the less more appealing ones. And here's one of them right here. Let me change this chart right here. So this stock right here, IMRN. Now, you all know this stock very, very well. This stock we traded was about $2. This is one of those huge winners that we had not too long ago. Okay, you remember this day right here? This stock literally ran. It went from like $2 up to about $30. We destroyed IMR. That was probably one of our biggest winners of 2020. And, you know, obviously big short squeeze and everything else. But listen, if you are a student of CyberTrade University, you have to go back and review it. Go back and look at the stock. Make sure you remember how we traded, because it's moving well. We didn't. I still don't know any of us that got it at 2 and sold it at 30. But remember, we just got to make a day's pay on it. But that was a pretty good home run stock that we got right there. But I want to put that one on the watch list. AIKI is another one that's moving pretty nicely too. So AIKI up 25%, cheap low stock. If you're an advanced trader, if you're level 3, level 4, level 5, you could trade several thousand shares of the stock like me. So this is good for a beginner and good for advanced traders. 3.1 million shares, up 25%, but she's kind of flat. She did pretty nice move around 8 o'clock this morning, went up to about a buck 25, the buck 45. She's come back to these support levels, so that one's not bad. What else we got? The DGLY. So this one, I don't know what happened with this stock, but that other stock that we traded about a couple of days ago, this stock went from a buck to about $7, did really well with DGLY. Obviously, probably another short squeeze, seeing how it came down. And you can see how the stock started to gap up a little, went to about 430 and was right around that 8 o'clock. We know about that 8 o'clock move. The 8 o'clock is where program trading kicks in. 8:30, and then 9:30. So had that really gap up, and that was it. But really, I probably would never trade it in the first place. But I want to keep an eye on it because we did trade it in the past. IBIO, another one, a blast from the past, up about 28%. We all know this one, 50-cent stock went to $3. Stock took a big hit, breaking all-time high. Stock's at 5, very, very strong. Huge orders all over there on the level 3. So this one is obviously going right back on the watch list. Nice little radar stock right there. 830 was trading about 450. Look, it's already at $5 up 50 cents. All right, so the stock's a little bit more attractive. Oh, I forgot one more. So Nikola, we killed it on this stock. Okay, Nikola this stock is the one I did on YouTube where I made I only posted, it was like a $16,000 profit. I actually made about $22,000 on this trade. The stock literally a lot of it's just cleaned up on this trade. But you know what? Good thing we got out. I sold this stock at $89. I remember I was on the phone with my brother. He had several thousand shares of it, and we watched the stock went to 94. I thought it was going to break 100. It never did. And right before the market opened up, I got out right around here, around 89, and you can see how things came down to 40. I kind of chased it a little bit, kind of traded a little bit. It had a nice little push, but stock had some pretty bad reviews. Not bad reviews, but just bad publicity. Some people were bashing it, and some big analysts, but stock's taking a big hit. So it's right around, it's probably going to test, somebody says it's going to probably go down back to the teens. So I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I'm just happy I got out at 89. That's all I could tell you. I know a lot of you did too. All right, so let's talk about some stocks that look a little bit better going into more of a phase one type of stock. This one up 13%, cheap little stock, NAK. This stock has been having a really nice push for the past week or two. And you could see it's making higher highs, nice little push, kind of flat right here. But she is a penny stock, which I'm not really a fan of. And I kind of lose that, kind of see where all those iceberg orders are. DPW, that stock has probably been a little bit of the better ones out of them all. I'm just a little, I don't know. It was nice. I saw it around 8 o'clock. It really hasn't moved that much. It had that really big pop from 450 to 5. It's kind of holding here at the $5 price range. So it's up about 150%. She is pretty damn strong. I don't know. This stock, obviously, with the gazillion stock splits that are going on, the stock was never 4,500. But with all the stock splits, the stock obviously is moving pretty nicely. So let's keep an eye on this one. That one's on the biggest percentage gainer of the in the market. And then we have Naked, NAK, another stock that's pushing up pretty nice. I got that one. Oh, and the HTBX. I'm sorry, I said that one before. I want to keep an eye back on HTBX. So listen, and one more. Patrick brought this one up too. In the cyber group room. The SR was SRNE. Yeah, that one we traded all the time. That stock has been a fun stock. We trade that stock went from $2 to $10. Once again, another great day trading stock. She's up nicely right now. I don't know what happened. Program trade must have just kicked in around 9 o'clock. That's probably why I had on my radar. This is what the beauty part about being in the cyber group room. You got great traders. I taught you how to trade, and we all make money together. Remember, it's your call outs that make you great. SRNA, nice little move right there. Looks like she's backing off. I think she spiked just a little too much. Now, when I was looking at level 4 on some of these stocks, you could see right here, it's going to bring this one up right here. You could see that there was a big resistance levels right around on the DPW, right around here. You can see that big iceberg order, 14,000. Not a lot, but you could see that he's out there, and we got some nice support levels right around 1490. So I'm going to keep an eye on those two price levels. That's the reason why the stock really backed off here around 908, and they've been out there for a while. But I think that's about it. It's Monday, okay? A lot of people had a really fun time this weekend. Hopefully everybody was safe and was doing the social distancing with the coronavirus and stuff like that. But we all say there's no safer place than being in a cyber group room because you don't have to go anywhere. Let's just trade the market. But on a Monday, people come back over the weekend. You know this very well. Don't get too crazy. Don't get too cocky. Remember, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays the best. You got class going on today. Let's focus on that. Now, a couple of things, guys. I know something happened over the weekend. I know we have a lot of people having issues getting into the cyber group room. We actually sent out a bulk email regarding it, so hopefully everybody was able to get into it. We're going to try to fix that problem immediately, so apologize if you guys have any inconvenience. Listen, it's computers, technology. It happens every 6 months to us, so you guys notice for a very long time that happens. Now, if you're new here to CyberTrade University, last week we had hundreds of new people that registered to come to join our cyber group room. Listen, we are very, very appreciative of your business. We are very overwhelmed. We are understaffed. We're trying to get a hold of everybody. So please be patient. We will get you in there. So just be patient. There's no rush. Stock market's not going out of business. And but just make sure you have to talk to education advisor to get into the room, because you'll be pretty much lost. And you know what? We don't want to discourage you and you say, I don't get it, whatever, and so on. So please just be very patient with us when it comes to that. Anything I'm missing, I did not call out. Okay, a couple of stocks just really quick. We got this Daro and in YouTube says, what about the GAXY? Okay, let me bring that one up. The stock is garbage. I wouldn't even consider it. Not doing absolutely anything. I know it's distance learning, but you can see it's basically not going anywhere. All right. Anyone else? Anything else I'm missing I did not call out? Chuck in the cyber group room. The OPK is testing resistance levels right there. Yeah, I mean, she's got a nice little push. Volume is great. It's up 6%. I'll make this as a second protocol. You can see you got a 20,000 share seller it's testing that resistance at 490 right there. All right. Jerry says, what about all the COVID stocks? IMUX. It's gapped up a little bit, 350 stock. I don't know, went down to 13. I mean, I don't know if that's a huge reverse stock split or whatever. But OPK, that one looks pretty nice. APT, that was the masks. That one, I mean, listen, I can tell you one thing. Anybody that makes gloves, rubber gloves, okay, that's the stock we got to look at as a swing trade. There's a huge short and a huge spike in rubber gloves, all right? So whoever makes those rubber gloves, that's the stock that we got to find, and that will be just a matter of time when they come out earnings, whatever, it's going to take it. So if anybody knows any of those stocks that makes, forget about the masks right now. It's the rubber gloves. We need rubber gloves. People buying, restaurants are out of them. I was talking to a few restaurants. They told me that they used to pay $12 to $15 for a box, a case. Now they're paying $70 a case. So it's the rubber gloves that we need to find out. Those are the guys that are price gouging, and those are the ones that are doing it. Is this one that makes rubber gloves? I don't even know. All right. All right, guys, listen, good luck. Be happy. Be safe. Don't forget, classes today. And if you're on YouTube, Facebook Live, if you want to learn more about getting into the rooms, just click us and like us on the bottom, and we'll be able to get you registered to come join us in our trading room. We'll be back here at 2:30 for the afternoon. So, but just remember, don't get too crazy, don't get too cocky. It's Monday, so you know what? Just always focus on the day's pay. And if you're in the right place at the right time, you hit a home run. That's all that matters. All right, guys. Good luck and happy trading. We'll see you then.